There it is. There it is. What's going on, bro? There it is, bro. What's going on? Shit, I don't even know. I might have left the house. I'm not the house. Library a little too early, so I'm really just gonna test the waters and see how things go right here at the park. I'm gonna chill. Like I said, I'm gonna do what I can. You know, each day, each week, doing what I can, and I'm gonna see, you know, where the cards fall as it goes. So, you're now tuned into the Truancy Hour Wednesday afternoon live chat. So let's get to it, man. I don't know. I'm about to really just lock in personally on some. Oh, they took the chairs, huh? Oh, they moved it right here. Trying the sunlight. They took the chairs. I thought they took chairs for a second. But what the fuck was that, man? Oh, so we're on 187 now. So pulling the Snoop Dogg, lay low, etc. Right now. If you know, you know. If you get it, you get it. When I hit that 200, man, I gotta stay focused. When I hit the 200, I gotta make sure everything is on point. Everything's where it needs to be. You know what I mean? Things are just right in the right little spots or something. I gotta find. I guess they're facing the chairs towards the sun, so I'm gonna face the sun right here too. But like I said, I'm testing the waters here. I don't know. My connection ain't been the greatest necessarily, but it works somehow. What direction is that? Right there, right here. So we'll try that. I don't know. I guess we'll leave it the way it is. There we go. Get some direct sunlight. That's the type of time I'm on, man. That's the type of time I'm on. Okay, I should just put the bag down. Give me a second. Let me do this. I'm gonna have to sit down on it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sit down on it. Pause. Something cool with my back right there. As long as I get the sun, you know what I'm saying? In the summer sunlight kind of thing. Just enjoy the rest of this. What's left of it, bro. Shit, I'm chilling right now. Look, you got layers on because I know it's gonna be chilly tonight. Warm right now. It's gonna be chilly tonight. You know, man. I'm telling you, my thing is like anything 70 up is good weather, man. If I can move anywhere where it's 70 up, I might be good with that. But shout out to Rukunetsu. Rukunetsu's a producer. My understanding is a producer dude that he be what's it called? It says he lives in the Bahamas. I don't know if he's necessarily located there. He might be from the Bahamas. So maybe he's from the Bahamas and he just makes beats. Would it be cool if like he was actually living in the Bahamas and he just wake up every morning, sunshine, good weather, good food, you know what I'm saying, a bit of humidity or something, and it just makes beats. That might be the life, man. So, when it's all said and done, I might just catch up and chill out on the island somewhere. Live my best life. Talk about that. That's all I do anyway. You know what I'm saying? You don't need much. I don't need much, man. Realistically, at the end of the day, I'll be thinking I need the nice things. I'm gonna get them, but all that is accessories, man. All that shit is not necessity. It's all accessories when you think about it. So, all right, make sure I'm disconnected. Give me a second. I don't know what the connection and reception is like right here. Also, my phone. I was thinking like I don't know if it's AT&T. I don't know if it's the channel itself getting cracked down on. I couldn't tell you. You know what I'm saying? It's probably a bit of both. But all I know is like, well, sometimes when I'm up here too, it ain't that great. Like I said, on my spots ain't that great no more. It's attracting the reception ain't that great, and it's attracting whatever type of energy and people. But I'm not one to front really. It is what it is. I'll take what I can get. Also, the channel's at a certain point where it's like you got to just do and create things that either have a viral title, which I'm not really trying to lean towards, but we'll see. Might do it every day, if not or once a day, if not every other day, since I got a lot of time until next Tuesday. My current schedule has me scheduled I only worked yesterday. my work schedule. My schedule for the week. It only had me for yesterday, which kind of it bummed me out a little bit. And I don't know, man. I don't know. Everybody energetically seemed a little off. Like I feel like when I went to go say hi to everyone and say what's up, everyone energy kind of dropped and went low, and I was like, this is normal work shit. Where it's just like every workplace when you get comfortable there and you're no longer a new person, people just get back to being sour sops, whatever, man. Just a little, just I don't want to say negative, but it's tough. So it's just weird, man. It's a bit of that, and then like the little seasonal depression, like sun goes away, people start getting a little sad, and that's normal. That's normal stuff. What they doing? The hell was that? The hell was that? I don't know what's going on, bro. So these two little kids over here playing. I don't know if it's like a class or like a group, but what? Two little kids ran over, wanted to pet this dog. The dude was like, "Don't pet the dog! Don't pet the dog!" The kids like really sad, but then the other kids start yelling at it. I don't know what he was saying. He was saying something about a doggy. That's cute, but I was like, "Wait, what is happening? What is happening? I don't understand." Same, bro. I'm good, bro. I don't need to be here. I need to be entertaining the shit, trying to figure things out here and there. It's gonna be a short joint. I already know. We'll see who drop in and out. Yeah, this kid is a runaway kid, man. Go find your parents, bro. What the hell? Oh, no. That's one thing when I be at the parks, man. If you catch me at the bench or any seated area, it's like you see me sitting here minding my own. You see me right in the open in the sunshine, enjoying some sun. And do not. I'm not saying don't fuck with me, but don't ever act like I'm inviting some bullshit. You see me sitting here, right? All right. Don't ever assume nothing crazy about me. My alibi. I sat here in the park and got some sunshine. That was it. That was it. I'll leave it at that. I don't understand. I was trying to figure out the situation though. What's going on with the dog? Like I was trying to figure out what happened. I don't know, bro. It ain't my fucking business. I understand. He was just like, yeah, don't pet the dog. And then he fucking grabbed the shit, beat shit up. I'm like, damn. I guess, the thing is, too, when I see fluffy dogs, I just assume, like, they're not aggressive. But it was a big one, a big and fluffy one. So I'm like, well, he might have just pounced. He might not be people or dog trained necessarily well. Which is fair, but it's like, what you doing then? Like, what you bringing motherfuckers to the park for if they're not ready? Either they're not ready, you bring them outside to get them ready. You know what I mean? Either that, you bring them outside, you get them acclimated to the public and people and places and shit. Like that's the theory at least, right? I'm just scoping the shit, trying to scope the situation. Like what's going on? It's like you don't want the little kids to run up on the dog and pet it, but then you walk through the fucking park with all the dogs. What are you doing? You're at the park. Am I seeing something wrong here? What? Do I not? I just don't understand what the hell's going on. I asked the lady before I left. She's like, "Thank you. See you next time." I'm like, "What time you guys close?" She said 8 o'clock. I was like, "I'm gonna be back. I'll be back. I already know." Like I said, man, the channel been dry, man. The channel been dry, man. Like, I gotta sit there and post little notes just to get some attention or just get some traction going. And even then, it's like I'm not even trying to force the issue necessarily. Like I say, man, when I was over here talking my shit, the channel got its own, what I'm saying, it rose its red flags because people was beefing. So they started throwing the reports and flags too. YouTube be checking out. That's what's crazy. Like, I signed up for a thing where people are able to, play games during the live stream. To my understanding, you're supposed to be able to play games during the live stream. I signed up for it, and I don't. I'm not gonna say the privilege got taken away, but it's just not there. Like, it's supposed to go until a couple set of days, like 1 or 2 more days, and it's just not activating for whatever reason. It's not activating, and this all happened when I was moderating the trolls and getting rid of the people in my chat. So right now it's like I look, you should have brought some shades, but yeah, man, I'm just enjoying the sun here. You know, but yeah, all that shit happened around the same time. It always takes like a week and some change. It always takes about a couple days. And it's funny because my guy was sitting there like, yeah, I was tuning into your live stream. He was telling me that shit. I was like, damn, my bad. You might have been seeing me moderating trolls, like people that just be sitting in their, little basement hole, just trolling and stuff. It happens every now and again. But, as soon as the channel gets some traction, people want to play games. But I don't want the traction to be because people are showing up playing games. But back to the game conversation, they were doing a survey for people who live stream, especially people who live stream vertically. And there should be like a game aspect that correlates with the actual game. Um, Sorry, there's a game that correlates with the actual live stream, or like as people live stream, they can kind of scroll, swipe, and then find actual games that may or may not be related to what they're looking for. So, like I said, I finished the survey. I'm supposed to get some money or some compensation for it. I'm not really tripping on that, like a little gift card. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not tripping on it. However, it would just kind of be nice if, you know, again, YouTube has to monitor a lot of channels. It's just like, come on, man, you see me out here just pumping shit out. I literally named the thing moderating trolls. So any questionable stuff, what I'm saying, before and after said incident, man, it should be, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. People don't really fuck with the live chats like that. Like normal, if I do a Wednesday afternoon live chat, people don't really rock with it. Compared to like if I do a workout live stream, people drop in on that, which is crazy. But there's also been this thing that's been going on where it's like every 24 hours, like the magic, I don't know what the word is, magic number, where things start to really, you know what I mean? Because it's too much, man. Like, I'm like, come on, bro. What is it? This morning, around 8 to 9 or something like that, doing the workout live stream, get home, wash up, get outside. I started live streaming again close to 11-ish. You know what I'm saying? I took time to charge the phone. Walked away from that. Did about 70 minutes there. Walked to the library. Did about 2 hours over there for the Silk Song gameplay. Come on, man. Come back outside, do it again. You know what I'm saying? If it's not an hour, it's going to be 34, 40 minutes, something like that, right? And just chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Just sit there and chop it up, post up like it's necessary. Oh, then my bad. Let me show you the field. That's where we at right here. See this? Can barely see this too myself, but the sun is right there, right above. So got the sunlight right on me. And just chilling, man. Ain't love like it used to be, ain't it? I ain't picking no sides on none of that bullshit, man. I don't care about the temperature of nothing. I'm doing me. And when it's all said and done, that's the funny part. When it's all said and done, people stop having their heads up their ass with certain situations. They're gonna be saying the same, man. So I'm like, if you ain't doing you, and then having a secondary concern about some stuff, there isn't much to talk about. That's how I know most people. But again, the people who are doing what I'm doing and staying busy and staying consistent, they're not on live stream either. So they wouldn't necessarily be online looking for shit just like this. Someone just doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? It's very rare. It's very rare. Like, I mean, shout out to my guy Eternal Light last night, because I went to his live stream And he was telling me something similar where he's like, with the way the weather is going, he's able to kind of just hang out for a little bit, we'll go on the walks. What's going on, Rocket? What's going on, Bray? So he's able to kind of go out on walks in his if I it's interesting because he lives in a small town, but a small town also is like the size of a neighborhood. So he walks on like these small walks in his neighborhood, and he's like, yeah, it's starting to get a little chilly out there. It's like fall starting. It's autumn over there too. And he's like, yeah, I'm a little worried about the temperature dropping. So I'm gonna try to live stream as much as I can until then. So I'm feeling the same way where it's like these last bits of sunlight that we're able to get right here. I'm trying to enjoy this, but I'm also trying to I don't know, man. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure this out, man. Figure this out slowly but surely. I got thoughts and ideas in this coming season. I'm over here just like staying focused a bit. You know what I mean? Staying focused, but I'm also like I'm opening myself up a little bit. Pause to just some normal living. You know what I mean? Got to focus more on normal living, man. That's one thing about it. Is like, and I do like the. I've always said this when I was in elementary, middle school, high school, like that back to school weather, that fall, back to school weather of fall and autumn, like it's like I say, man, it's what my two favorite seasons is fall and spring. My thing about spring is sometimes it's late, sometimes it barely even shows up. But with fall is always on time. It seems like, man. Some people are hoping for an Indian summer. I ain't mad at that. But nonetheless, you can't act like the leaves ain't falling, and you can't act like the crispiness and the coolness in the air doesn't come in Seattle. So that's one thing I'm always happy and proud about every season, every year, man. So some people be looking for the winter. They be looking forward to the winter. I think it's getting dark. They wait for that. I don't know. I'm kind of the latter. It's whatever, man. I look forward to the warmth. I took advantage of it all summer, man. I was making it happen. I was outside. You saw me outside live streaming and working out. You saw me doing both best I could. I wasn't even working during that time period necessarily. I worked through the month of August. I was working through the month of August. Got hired in July. Worked through the month of August. Here we are, man. September, and then October is upon us. That's coming up soon too. That's crazy. Yeah, I gotta double check the schedule. I think I'll work on the 30th. That's what my supervisor was saying. Yeah, you work on the 30th. All right, cool. So I come in the 30th, and I don't know what's going on after that. So I got to talk to them about when do you have me scheduled, because I'm able to log in on my phone, but they can't show me shit. You know what I mean? It's just like you're able to log in, which I'm able to. I figured that out, but they won't let me the actual app or whatever, the browser, the app connected to the browser, excuse me, um, doesn't let me check my schedule. So it's like they can see it on their end, and they have to like send it to me in advance. It's just a lot of shit is not working itself out, man. It's not in my favor, but I'm hoping for more work hours this week. I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just be doing this. If I can get 3 days a week, I'm cool with that. But it's on God time right now. I'm on God time right now. If I'm enjoying the sun in the summer, I'm appreciative of this. You know what I'm saying? I needed this right here, right here. I'm saying? Days like this, people are like, "What'd you do on your day off?" I was like, "I was outside most of the day. I was just outside most of the day, just enjoying shit." And we'll see, man. I got to start writing schedules out, open gym joints, trying to figure stuff out. You might see me end up doing 2 a days, depending on what the schedule looking like. One a day is good enough, man. One a day is good enough, but ain't no wrong with 2 a days. I mean, when it comes to live streams, this is technically the fourth of the day. So if we move quick enough, we can get back over there. Like I say, if the stream dead or whatever, if it's time, I'll just walk back over. Complete some stuff on the Silk song, come back outside, check the temperature, how things is going, walk back in, do it all over again. So I'm going based off of just love and appreciation, really. You know, people just showing Fuzzy. Hey, what's going on, bro? What's going on, bro? Fuzzy, man, what's going on over there, bro? Talk to me, man. Every time you hear it, man, you hear and then you dip. What's going on? Talk to me. Talk to me, man. What's going on, bro? But yeah, every now and again, I'll just sit there and just chill out. Let the chips fall where they may, man. You know, appreciative of all of it, even the trolls, man. Even the trolls out there. Fuzzy, you know that, right? I'm appreciative of the trolls too, man. It's crazy, right? It's crazy like that. You've seen some of it, right? School just started. How's school, man? Was it your first day of school today? It's crazy, man. I think over here school started like last month because they started school in August now, which is kind of crazy to think about. Oh, it's not the first day of school. It is. I do like that back to school weather though, man. I'll tell you right now. That's my shit. That's my shit. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. September 13th. What's today? Today's the 24th, so about like 9 days ago. That's not bad actually. Actually ain't bad. Actually ain't bad at all. I don't know if I look. The thing is, if you start school late, that means school ends late, right? So I feel like when they start school early, they should let people out by like June, like early June, not the middle of June, but it feels like they've been starting people early, and then they anticipate like snow days and stuff. At least over here, I don't know. I know over there you live in a different area where it's warmer, but I will say like I do like the idea of letting the kids out earlier because it's just like you got to enjoy summer, man. When I was a kid, they let us out like right like right before summer solstice, or right when summer solstice began. So like end of June ish. You know what I mean? Like June 19th, June 20th. People are always waiting for the last day of school. And like I think when I ain't gonna lie, bro, it's funny when I dropped out. I was like the 2 years that my friends were in school, junior and senior year. I was like, damn, these people were just anticipating a date. Their lives were controlled. Their lives were controlled by winter break, midwinter break, spring break, and then like, oh, I can't wait for June 19th or whatever the fuck. I can't wait for this day. And I was like, during that time period, I was getting so much done. I was like, yeah, I'm so happy I'm not confined by these like quarters and semesters and shit. Because it was like, I was getting so much done. I was going to work, getting stuff done. You know what I'm saying? Am I like 30? Yeah, bro, come on now. You know that. You know that. Why are you doing that to me? But yeah, no, I am 32, man. I'm proud to be 32. Because I got 32 years of hard knocks, bro. Ain't nothing but grinding. Like my whole life, I just been put some work in, and I put it back into life in the community as much as I can. I mean, it might not be much, but hopefully it amounts to something in the long run. You know what I'm saying? But Fuzzy, man, I hope that when you get to my age, you accomplish enough and you feel good about yourself inside. You know what I mean? Because there be some people my age that be dead inside. They're not sure if they feel good about themselves. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you really accomplish some things. So good luck to you, my guy. Don't do it for me. Make yourself proud. You understand? Don't do it for me. Don't do it for no one else. Just make yourself proud. But yeah, back in the high school days when I dropped out, I was going to work. I went to work early. You want a job right now? You know what though? I can't get mad at that, man. I remember when I was 12 years old, I wanted a job because 12 years old when I started boxing, I was like, if I get a job at 12, you know what I'm saying, then I could afford to work out. And then my coach was like, nah, fuck that. We're gonna give you a sponsorship, so you don't got to pay for nothing. And I was like, well, I don't even know what that means. She's like, yeah, as long as you clean the gym, you could train here for free. I was like, all right, fuck it, let's go. But it might be a good thing for you to wait. So because you have you say you're 13 years old, my guy. My bad. My thing is this: if you can wait, like, when do you guys start working in your country? Like in the country you live in, what age do they let people work? Because the thing is, if you can wait a couple years, you should utilize stuff in terms of content or whatever, and then watch that age and grow. That's what I was saying. Like you should just post something. You don't got to show your face like me, but just create something like art wise, whatever. 1 second. Just do something that'll like pay off in the future. 15, 14. So you got like 1 or 2 more years. My bad, I had to sneeze. But yeah, man, if you could do that in the meantime, do something that'll just be like, do something that you would think about 5 to 10 years from now, 15 to 20 years from now. To do something like that, a form of content that like won't age. That's why I was like, sometimes I was when I was a little hesitant about myself, I decided to post Pokemon cards instead. So it was just me opening it because I was like, let's make the material about something that's gonna age well. But that's my theory. That'll be my suggestion, bro. Like, don't worry about work right now. You have a phone in your hand. If you have a phone in your hand, then your phone can get things done. You understand? You can just film your surroundings. You don't necessarily got to film yourself. Just film something that's going on in life. Do edits, bro. You're still young, bro. You got a lot of time. I wouldn't worry about working. If anything, you should try to never get a job. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make a lot of sense, but if anything, you should try to never get a job. If YouTube could pay you, you might as well, bro. If Instagram can pay you, you might as well. Shit, if Twitter could pay you, whatever the fuck, you might as well. I tried that. That's one thing. My mom took Oh, she deleted everything. Damn, that's fucked up. I get it. I get it. I see what you're talking about. Man, all right. You know what? I don't know if this will help, but you ever have we have kids over here. Sometimes they be buying chips and candy, and then they resell it at school. Are you able to do something like that? I would say just try to keep yourself moving and working, man. Just keep on flipping things. You get into the habit of calculating profits and just selling things and just stay working. I don't know if you're able to do that, but if you could just buy anything and then flip it, you know what I'm saying? Buy anything, charge $1 or two more, and just keep taking the flip, just keep taking the money and then re-upping. If you can keep doing that, I would say just stay doing that if you can, man. You know what I mean? I mean, my parents didn't want me to drop out, but it's like I dropped out and I got a job with my coaches right away. So I was getting paid $10 an hour. I was thankful. It wasn't much at the time period, but I was just so happy to have 20s in my hand. I'd be trying to work so much hours throughout the week, and I was like, yeah, I got hella 20s in my hand. I'm getting paid. And then me and my friend would go get teriyaki and Jack in a Box. That's all we did. I'm trying to remember. I dropped out 2010, dog. I was like 17, 16, 17. Shit crazy. But yeah, bro. Then I went and got a real job. But it's different. I feel like your country's a little different, man. My bad. Just, try to do what you can. Keep yourself busy, man, because you don't want to be tired. I'm telling you, man, if you cannot work a job, like basically what I'm saying is, if you do something you love, it doesn't feel like a job. Does that make sense? Because I clock into a place where like I feel uninspired. There isn't any windows. Like when we go on break, I take like 5 minutes to go outside, go look at some windows, go see some sunshine, watch some people walk outside. That's about it, and then I go back downstairs. That's my job, bro. So you don't want to do shit like that. My old job, I was able to work around and circle around and stuff, but a lot of people were able to do the same thing, but they were very ungrateful for being in that job. So they themselves were just dickheads. So I almost had to crash out on a couple people, like I said. So I'm just kind of grateful with every little thing I got now. It takes time, man. It takes time, and you don't want to, like I said, since I'm like double your age, it's like you don't want to mess up any step of the way. If you have any set of 10 years ahead of you, you want to stay focused. Like that's why I'm really happy I stopped drinking. That's why I'm so like when you hear me talk, bro, I'm not trying to be I'm not trying to be annoying. It's just like that's all my mind is at, bro. Like I'm done with all the, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't abuse drinking, so it's like if I don't abuse drinking, what do you abuse the money? What do you spend the money on? Now? What's your next abuse? All right, it's Pokemon cards. Okay, what are you gonna do the next year? Let's switch it up. All right, get Beyblades. What's after that? What's next? And then we just see me doing this. Like I just been addicted to coffee, bro. Just getting the damn coffee, going to live stream in the morning, get the day started, hit the silk song, hit the gaming, just talk shit all fucking afternoon and morning, bro. That's all I do. That's just my life right now, man. Because what else would you have me doing? Like if I was on some other bullshit, I know some people right now they're making $100 right now. You know how they're making $100, bro? They over here supplying someone else's drug habit. They're over here selling drugs, supplying to someone. I don't want to do that shit. Fuck that. Some people over here robbing people making $100. That's good money because you know why? Because you're making it in 5 minutes. From 60 seconds to 5 minutes, you're making $100. I can't get mad at that. I can't knock the hustle. However, I can't put that stain on my soul, bro. So what do you really want to do? So people like, what are you doing on live streams? Like, what would you rather have me doing? Would you rather have me doing that shit that I'm used to, like seeing and being around? Or would you rather me do something positive? And that's me every fucking day. See me locked in every day, all season, bro. Doing the live stream, short, and just trying to spread love. That's it. You know what I mean? Showing love. Out here enjoying nature, man. Talking to these birds and shit. The birds is quiet right now. But they got bugs around me. I be talking to the bugs like a silk song, like a Hollow Knight type shit. Yeah, man. I need to get back. I want to play that game all day. I'm trying to get close to beating that game. I'm trying to do all the little side missions right now. Get all the side missions and then figure out the rest of the map. I'm kind of stuck right now. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yeah, they gonna figure it out, man. But don't think too hard about it, fuzzy head. I don't know if you're still chilling there, man. Like you got a lot of time ahead of you. You should just be a kid. I remember when I was like 13, bro. I was doing 13-year-old shit, but like on the side, I was just boxing every day. I was like, yeah, I'm about to be a pro. 7 days a week, I went to the fucking gym. You don't want to be like me, you want to live your life and be a kid. Because I look back when I was young, I was like, I didn't get a chance to do no childhood shit. I didn't go to no school dances. I was like, man, fuck all that dancing. I'm gonna go train. I want to do that shit. I was just trying to be an adult because I was raised around people older than me my whole life. I was like, fuck that, man. I don't want to do no kid shit. But looking back, I'm like, damn, I wish I had went to like prom. I wish I went to homecoming. I wish I just enjoyed my life and like I just had friends around me that we would go out to eat after school. We would just kick it. And I was over here trying to philosophize. If I wasn't doing that, I was talking to people that were getting robbed or people that were robbing people in the street, like just doing all type of crazy shit. Just talk. I mean, I wasn't doing crazy shit, they were, and I would just talk to them and chop it up like it was normal. That was my surroundings, so I was like, I didn't think too highly of myself. I was like, I don't think I have potential to be having fun because I'm around bullshit. Well, you shouldn't feel that way. You know what I'm saying? You're young. You should have fun. That goes for anybody listening to that shit. Just enjoy yourself, man. Like, there's so much American ignorance I was grown around. I'm not proud of that shit. Shit is not cool, man. It's not cool. It's not healthy. And it's like you got to learn how to break out of that stuff sometimes, man. Sometimes people see the shit on social media and think that's supposed to be them, that's supposed to be their life, that it resonates with them and they need to follow suit. And that's not even the case, man. You are a very specific set of circumstances and situations right in front of you, man. A lot of stuff be right in front of you. A lot of stuff be right in front of you, man. So I'm just like everybody else my age and older. It's like you look back at the stuff your kid did. I don't even do that no more. I think about what I could do today and I do it. I'm like, yeah, I could do this today, man. Like I was saying, like, I know Friday this library over here is closed, so I know I'm gonna spend that specific day going around, looking for a very specific Beyblade because I had to give someone a gift. I don't have to, but I'm planning to give someone a gift, so I'm like, I'm gonna look for a very specific Beyblade. Am I at the beach? Hey, hold on, let me show you. Let me show you. I'm at the park, bro. Right here. I'm just right here at the park. It look hella nice though, don't it? That's what I do all day, man. Ask yourself, Fuzzy, where would you want to be in life, man? You want to be somewhere peaceful? You want to be somewhere grinding it out? Imagine if I did this, man. What's going on, Rob? Rob is in the building. I'm at the park right now, man. But what do you want to do, man? You want to do something you love or something that you're good at doing and you love doing, and then maybe get paid for doing that in the long run. That's just the idea. That's the concept, man. You know what I mean? You don't want to be like, I'm over here. I'm always constantly doing entry level jobs, my guy. You don't want to do that shit. I'm only doing that shit because at least I get my foot in the door, get some money. I keep flipping the money into more content or things that I want to collect. You know what I'm saying? Your kids want a Beyblade? Hey, man. You know what's funny? I'm pretty much exiting the scene like in about a week or two. Pretty much exiting the scene because I'm gonna be playing fucking Digimon and Pokemon all day. I'm telling you. And then Dragon Quest comes out, I'm gonna just be gaming. And then after that, I gotta figure out what's next. I don't know what's next, man. I don't know what's next, Rob. You know what I'm saying? I thought about doing the Hot Wheel thing, but if they keep cutting my hours and days, I might not have enough money to do anything. You know what I mean? It's like $100 here and there. You seen it at the card store? Where they got Beyblades at the card store? You gotta take them to GameStop. GameStop, Target. I don't know if you guys got Fred Meyers and shit, but you take them over there. You get a good variety of Beyblades, man. Some good shit. That's all I'm saying. I might do another shopping vlog actually. Yeah, hold on. Let me read that shit. He said, I'm never going to go pro in sports. My hip messed up. My arm is messed up. You're about to get surgery on your hand. Shit, man. I mean, I'll never go pro at my age either, but, you just see me doing a little hobby shit. I'm doing hobby content or just like things that I was interested in as a kid. Like, I never necessarily got rid of that childhood. Don't get me wrong. For a second, I did lose the childhood. What's the word, bruh? The spark for it because, we were going through so much shit in our household. And then it was like, at some point, I was like, man, fuck being sad. Let's just start investing in the video games that I never got a chance to play or the ones I want to replay. So I bought all my old systems back. I relived those old memories. I sold my Nintendo 64 to my cousin, shit like that. And then I just got back into this hobby stuff. So you don't necessarily have to be a sports person. Hopefully you still work out to stay fit. But I will say, like, hopefully you do something that resonates with you. And then it's something you know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be sports, man. It's just whatever you love to do, and you'd be surprised at it. You got YouTube channels right now, like all they do is talk about Beyblade. You got YouTube channels right now, all they do is talk about Pokemon and the cards. Like, I'm just giving you ideas based off of stuff that I know and understand. But you could do the same thing, man. And like the thing is, if I had friends, I would just talk like this with them all day anyway. But I might as well do it on the live stream, count to some type of watch hours. Does that make sense? So like, I just do like. I normally would have sat at the park and sat here in the sunlight for an hour, 30 minutes to an hour by myself anyway. So why not do it with some people who want to hang out with me in the live stream or hang out with me on YouTube? You know what I'm saying? Rob, you said it was $15? Hell yeah, man. If you're able to buy, it's up to you. But you might want to get him a stadium. You got to get him a stadium. Go pro in a work trade. Exactly, man. Go pro in a work trade, man. There it is, man. Do some electrician stuff. You know what I'm saying? Do some plumbing, man. I'm telling you, plumbing, HVAC type of shit. Just little shit like that. But so Fuzzy Head, he lives in a different country though, so I don't know what it's like over there. He live in a different country, so I don't know. That's the thing, bro. He in a whole different. I don't even know what time zone he on. I never thought about that. Now I think about it. Bro, my phone might overheat. I'm saying, man, I look back half of my life ago. Yeah, he needs a stadium. Yeah, he's gonna need a stadium. Need a stadium so he could. Wait, are they siblings too? Is it just one kid? Or are you talking about he got siblings? Because if he got siblings, they gotta battle each other. You know, they gotta battle each other. It's funny because my brother would always use like the protagonist, like a Yugi. In Yu-Gi-Oh, he'd use the Yugi deck, like with Dark Magician and shit. I was like, I fuck with Joey. Pause. And then I was like, I'm gonna use the Joey deck, Time Wizard and all that shit. And then we had Beyblade. My brother was using Dragoon and Tyson type of stuff. And I was using Kai and Dronzer. I was always rocking with Dronzer. I was like, yeah, we got the Firebird. Let's get it. Just my son. Just, oh, his sister won't play. Oh, yeah, yeah. Damn. I mean, if it's your son, yeah. And the thing is, like, I'm pretty sure you guys got tournaments in the area, man. Let me know if your son starts doing that, man. Tell him to start filming himself and he'll become a streamer. I'm pretty much leaving the Beyblade scene in like 2 weeks, dog. Like, so the thing is, my homie, I commissioned him to do the 3D prints for the deck boxes. And I'm about to give it to these kids on Sunday. So when I come through on Sunday for one of my last tabletop meets, I'm going to go there, hang out. I'm going to give them the stuff, and I'm going to be like, yeah, that's it, bro. You ain't going to see me for a while, because, like, why are you leaving? I'm like, I'm about to go play Digimon. Fuck this, bro. Like, actually, no offense to the scene. I just got to play Digimon. And then 2 weeks after that, I'm going to play Pokemon. And then 2 weeks after that, I'm going to play Dragon Quest. Now, I'm not selling the gear. I'm going to have all my gear still. I'm going to have all my stuff. But I'm just moving on. Like, I guess I'm just like, I just know, like, that I knew October was coming up, and I was like, I need to do as many tournaments and footages before October starts, because, yeah, I gotta, I still might show up on Sundays here and there, but I'm just kind of like, I told people, say, hey, if you want me around, just DM me, just hit me on Discord, just hit me up, and then I'll show up, I guess. But if I feel like I need to be, locked away somewhere playing video games and recording this shit, I'm gonna be there. Because the thing, like, I wish I had more work days, man, because I need to go buy the new Pokemon. I got to get it for Switch 1. I don't have the Switch 2. I'm not paying for no Switch 2, bro. I ain't paying for that. I might have already paid on the Steam for the DQ. I don't really know, though. But I'm going to just be gaming for a minute, man. Now, I'm not going to sell the gear, though, Rob. But, yeah, my bad. What was I saying? Yeah, tell your son to record himself and document it if you're still there, if you're still hanging out. Tell him to document his excursions, and if he chooses to be a tournament person, he might have to go to a few tournaments just to figure out if he's a blader or not. I mean, everyone kind of gets their feel for it. Also, is he like one of those self-sufficient kids, like he's able to bring himself to a tournament? Because if he is, man, that's a plus. But I mean, obviously you're his dad, so you want to be there. But shit, I was doing that shit the whole year, past 365, man. My bad. Yeah, Fuzzy, I was trying to sit up straight to read that. Rob left. Yeah, I think he left. But yeah, man. That was my so yeah, Fuzzy, that's my thing, man. Like, this year and last year it was all Beyblade content. The year cycle before that, so that would have been 2023 to going into 2024. All that was Pokemon card content, and then now we're in the Beyblade scene, and then I don't know what's next, bro. I was thinking about Hot Wheels. I swear to God, I might do some Hot Wheels or something funny. But the thing is, that costs money. I ain't trying to spend no more. But I'm always just trying to find something new. That's what I'm saying. Enjoy yourself, because I'm over here reliving it a little bit and exercising that, I'm exercising that privilege, if you will. But you want to do it now. You want to try to do it as much as you can now. So you can't post on this channel, or can you post on the next one? How many channels you got, bro? I know you got come on, bro. I know you got hella channels. Tell the truth, bro. I know you got hella channels. But yeah, just whatever channel you can post on, I would say try that if you can. You got one? You just got the one? Damn. I mean, it's up to you. I don't know if you need. I only use one channel too, but if you have multiple channels for different topics and ideas, I would say go for it, bro. I would say that's just my thought. Hold on. I gotta make sure I turn off subscriptions on stuff, man. I turn off my Nitro. I don't know if you use. Well, you're on Discord, but I turn off Nitro because it's like I'm not gonna be around to upload shit no more. Like I'm showing up and then I'm just like I'm hanging out for a little bit. I don't know, man. We'll see. I got a couple days left. I'd rather be locked in on like creation. I don't feel required, basically. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel too required anymore, like I used to. You know what I mean? So, like required to be around the scene or whatever. Do a 24-hour live. I don't have enough battery power for that shit. If I'm being honest, I don't really have like enough. The thing is, if I left my phone on the charger and I walked around with a battery pack, maybe I could. But you know what I found out was, I don't think they let you do any more than 12. Because I don't know if you saw I Show Speed, his live stream last night in Seattle. He did like 12 hours, and so he was like Seattle. He went to Mercer Island at this CBS. He met the scalper dude. Then he went to Issaquah for a second, and then Backyard Brawls. But then he also went up to it might have been a different spot, but then he did like the paragliding and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Did he go to jail? What? Adrian Brunner went to jail? The fuck happened? Yo, he always in some shit, man. AB always in some shit. Oh, excuse my French. I be forgetting there's kids at the park. Damn, my bad. But he's always in something, man. Yeah, but I don't know if you saw that last night. Fuzzy Head. I Show Speed was in Seattle. I was like, the thing was when I left work, I work kind of in Uptown, so if I had caught the bus going towards Belltown, which is like slightly, like literally like right there, like just a couple blocks south, if I had went doing that, bruh, like I would have ran into all those kids underneath the monorail. Like there was hella kids underneath the monorail, like, oh, speed, speed, like just trying to get them to sign shit and all that. But everyone was just bombarding him that whole day. Like even people on Mercer Island, they fucking flooded that shit. That was crazy, man. Backyard brawls type shit too. Yeah, it was crazy. And then he went to the. But that's what I'm saying. Like I can't do 24. I'd have to do. I might have to do it on Twitch. I think you can do it on Twitch. I could be wrong. But on YouTube, I think they stop you at around 12. I think they stop you at 12. 12 hours of content. I don't think there's ever been an existing like. Actually, I gotta find that. There might be a 24-hour stream somewhere. There has to be a 24-hour video out there somewhere. Because they have those homework edits. You know those homework edits where it's like it'll be like a beat or a song, and then it has like a homework edit. Like, they got shit like that. Yeah, Fuzzy, he doing paperwork. Rob, I don't know, man. That's funny though. I got to think about that. I don't know if AB went to jail. AB always on some bullshit. He's always on some shit, man. I don't know why. I don't know why either. It's the same car that looped around. Let me see what's going on here. Look, a different one. Type of weird shit they be on, man. It's the same motherfucker right here. Nah, someone else. I don't even know what to do. Is post it. Yeah, it stops giving watch hours at 12 hours. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm trying to, I stack it in where I can, man. How you doing though, Rob? What's going on with you, man? You doing all right, bro? Even if you're doing all right, man. I didn't talk to you in a while. I haven't checked in with you. You said you got to take the dog for a walk. Oh, Kai. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You got. Are you taking the dog for a walk? Then you got to start a new stream for watch hours. Yeah. It's funny because I literally just do an hour because I'm like if I do multiple hours within each hour, you know, anything could happen. Multiple people can come in and out. You be back later. All right, Fuzzy. Most people come in and out. Hit them with the view. Hit them with the numbers here and there. So I'll take what I can get with each hour, but it kind of keeps me on point. But it also makes me like charge my phone. That way I can just charge my phone in the middle, in between, and then I get a chance to go to library or back home, charge up the device. It's better in the library because they got AC. So it's like when I charge my phone at the house, it's too damn hot in the house to charge my phone. So I literally have to put like an ice pack on top of it. Once I get to 60%, I put an ice pack on top of my phone. I see how hot it is. Put the ice pack on top because the thing about it is, hot air rises, cool air goes down. I was like, cool my phone off for a little bit. Start hitting the 80s, recalibrate, shit like that. Shit like that, man. I don't know, man. I've been trying to enjoy the rest of this sunshine right here, man. See this shit? Sunlight right in front of me. I'm trying to get more of this absorption here. The sunlight. Chilling here, man. I'm surprised people just be, And Rob, you've been on the channel for a minute. You've been here for a minute, dog. Actually, I don't even know. It says zeroed out. Let me know if he gets back. I don't even know if he's there. 1 second. Been doing these all day, just like this all day. Find the energy for it. I'm trying to remember. Did I get? I had breakfast. I'm trying. Did I have breakfast? Yeah, I had breakfast. But no, yeah, you've been here for a minute, man. Like just on the channel for a minute. So it's like the channel grows and then it goes back down. It has these waves, but every time it hits these waves, they get a little higher. They get higher. They get higher. So I don't know. People were here back then when it's probably like springtime, wintertime when I first started doing these like consistently. Like the channel would only get like 2 likes. If I was lucky, I'd get 7. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be like 1, 2 likes, and you get 7, and then like it shot up, and I was getting like a consistent 4 to 5, and then some days you have the dips again. But I treat this shit like the stock market, man. It's like some days you be up, some days you down, but you stay investing. You just stay investing the time in it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how I got my first 10K. You know what I'm saying? I got my first 10K because it didn't matter if the certain stock I was investing in or the certain stocks plural that I was investing in were up or down. I always put the same amount in it every week. So I would be like I would put 200 in every week. You know what I'm saying? And I would spread it out. I'd be like 30 here, 40 there, this there. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy. Hey, so it's crazy, Rob? I don't know if you're here earlier. You're saying how many hours I need. Um, I'll tell you something funny, man. Like last night. So like last night it was like 1600, so 1689. That's what it said. 1689. And the day before that it was like 1680. Then I checked it 12 o'clock, if not this morning, and then it says 1720. So that means it jumped 30 hours. So I don't know where I don't fucking know what happened where it just boosted up 30 watch hours. I don't know because the average for me is like anywhere between 6 and 9 hours per day. Like every time I check it every day, and if I check the number, it's like 6 to 9 hours per day. Okay, six times 365, I can live with that. Nine times 365, okay, I can live with that. And then last night it just boosted up 30. But here's the thing: when you check the watch hours, it calculates it based off of 5 days ago, 4 to 5 days ago. So something went on 4 to 5 days ago where everything just boosted from 9 to 30. So I don't know. It tripped me the fuck out. I was scared. I was like, listen, I don't know what I did, but I gotta wake up this morning and stay consistent. I gotta keep creating more shit. Get back on, hit the Silk song. Anybody hating in the chat on some weird troll shit, we gonna get them the fuck out of here, and then boom. I had like 3,000. Now it's like 300. You had 3,000? It used to say. Wait, so are you monetized though? If you're monetized, bro, just go live, bro. Just go live, bro. Yeah, bro. Let people send you super chats. Like I don't know if you saw, I put my Cash App in the what do you call this? I put my Cash App in the related links or whatever. Because I found out YouTube, like if you send a super chat to somebody, they take half of it. So if they take half of it, that means that I was like, you might as well take direct donations. That's what all these live stream channels were telling me. Like YouTube takes half of our super chats. So if someone pays $5, I get 250. Someone pays $1, I get 50 cents. And I was like, that's kind of crazy. So I started thinking, I was like, people are like, that's why I put my PayPal information in the description, and I also put like a link to certain stuff. So if people want to donate directly, they could just do that. But anyway, I didn't know you weren't monetized. I thought you were already, man. I was able to get my friend Mars monetized. I was happy about that. I was like, yeah, we can monetize Mars. So they're starting to make a couple dollars here and there. It's starting to add up slowly. Every day, like a new dollar. I said on average, that's about 365 a year. That's better than nothing. Some people sit around not making shit and still hating. I said, what you want to do? Who you want to be? Who you want to be. So I'd rather be out here trying, man. I'd rather be out here trying. Kick gives you like 95% kick. I gotta look that up, man. What kills kick, man? I gotta look into that shit. I heard about it though. My bad. There's kick and then there's one more. I was telling someone about this too because people were finding my music channels and shit, and then people were just playing my shit. But I was like, yeah, for each stream I get 100%, if not 90 something, if not 80 something. I get a high percentage of each stream and play, which is funny. Like, yeah, I be getting money from that shit. It's funny. So that's what I'm saying. When people find my music, and then it's like 46%. Yeah, damn. I mean, all of the when you think about it, when you work for you, if you get money from YouTube, you're basically working for Google. So your work efforts help Google's money. So it depends if you want to give money to Google. It just comes down to that. But I was talking to a couple people, man, and they were like, when they found out I had 1,000 subs, they're like, you know what, man, you should be proud of that because for someone to have so many subs, see, the thing is subscribing to someone and being tuned into that. It's something about it that seems a little more personal compared to like giving someone a follow. So they're like, yeah, if you're on TikTok, if you're on Instagram, if you're on Twitter, when you follow someone, you're literally just like keeping tabs on them. You're just following them. You're just keeping tabs. But to subscribe to someone is an actual investment, if not a commitment. So if you're getting, 1,000 subs on YouTube is equivalent to like, I forgot what the dude said. He had a different number for it. This is someone who talked to me in person. He said, I'm trying to build my channel, so I know when I get that first 100 subs, like it just feels good. And I was like, listen, man, you're gonna get there. I didn't tell him how many subs I had, but he was basically explaining. He's like, I realized that it's very personal. So people who were like early in the show love, they really want to see what happens next. So that's why I might as well just stay here. People were trying to tell me to convert to other channels and shit in other places, and they're not wrong. But I'm like, something tells me I'm already here. I might as well just keep going. But what the fuck were we talking about? I forgot already, bro. I'm enjoying the sun out here, Rob. I don't know what it's like over there. I don't know if it's starting to get darker or chillier or what. It's there chilling there, you know. It's there kicking it, enjoying the sun, man. You know, I should have, damn, I should have just took off the shirt and rocked the tank top because my arms is all fucking uneven with the tan. That's fucked up. It's like my forearms and neck up is just hella, it's hella brown compared to my body. Pause. You know, damn, what the fuck? Yeah, that shit crazy as hell, man. Just enjoying the sunlight. What I'm saying, before fall really start and it shit start getting colder and chillier and shit. That's how I was saying, man. The truancy hour, it might have to be pre-recorded, man, because I spent so many winters just being outside recording shit, fucking up, and retrying the shit over and over again. We're gonna do it right this time and do things correctly. You know what I'm saying? Not waste so much time, but we'll see. Because I might live stream during. If it starts snowing, I'm gonna live stream during the snow. Welcome back, Fuzzy. What's going on, bro? Welcome back, bro. You know we were still here. See what's happening with that. What's going on with that? That's somebody I knew for a second. I was like, can't see shit. There we go. Can't see shit. Yeah, we chilling still, Fuzzy. You know, I'm trying to hit my numbers, hit my marks every day. Live stream when it's snowing, yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. So that's why, like, what makes me think, even though as much as I don't want to, when it starts to get colder, I might be outside less. I might give you guys 30 minutes to, or excuse me, 40 minutes to an hour. That's gonna be my max. I can't be out there for too long in the cold. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's good for my battery, you know, because the heat be killing my battery. Like the summertime when I was fucking live streaming in the heat and the shit shut off. Oh, yeah, got the phone and everything. Party foul, party foul. There we go. Yeah, man. Got the phone and everything. And it's like, hold on. There we go. What was I gonna say, bro? I had did it before. That's my thing. It's like I've done it before. By the basketball stadium? No, I'm by the basketball court. Here. About the basketball court. It's a Madrona basketball court over here. I don't know if you were here last time. I was when I was working out here for like 20, 30 minutes. I placed my where's it at? I placed my phone on the lamp or the street lamp. I just propped it up over there and I did the live stream where I was like shooting around. Actually, the live stream this morning was fun because I'm so used to working out in the sunshine. I rather play basketball inside the. Or it is. Hold on, one second, one second. Let me figure this out. Give me a second. I'll be right back. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. Uh, oh, my boy goes live at Warrior Games outside. He gets views. The first live you're in. Which one? What was the first one, Fuzzy? What was the first live you saw? Hey, you know what's crazy? You just gave me an idea. I might just go kick it out there. Mariners and Seahawks time, bro. I'm gonna just be out there. It was good. Tell me who you think you got winning. I'm gonna talk to people from out of town too. Who you got winning? Motherfuckers be drunk talking shit. Let's get it. But see, I don't know what my reception is like down there. I'm gonna have to go down there and do a test drive. The other thing too is like when you have your phone on and like a cluster of people that have their phones on too. Like I've tried to go live stream during a protest. Peaceful march / protest. I was over there, but there was so many phones congested in one area that I couldn't even go live. So I was like, I need to walk out here with a hotspot. If I have a hotspot in my pocket, it might work. But even then, it's gonna get a little choppy. I couldn't even open YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I was over here at the No King's Day type shit. I was over there, couldn't do shit. Hey Fuzzy, what was the first live that you saw? Do you remember the first live that you were in? Let me know. Remind me of that, man. But yeah, you gave me an idea, Rob. I appreciate that, man. Because with all these games coming back, and whether I'm working or not, I might just start going outside. Like, what's going on? Who you got? Who you got? Who you going for? Talk to me. Let's go to the cluster of people. And if a fight break out, I'm gonna film it. If a fight break out outside the stadium, just like, yeah, you know what I mean? Just keep the camera on them. Hold on, I'm gonna flip it. It's gonna be like this. Like, oh shit, look at the fight. It'd be like that. Just watching it go on, left to right. They need tours SF streets on the off season. That's kind of fire. He got monetized in like 7 games. That's the thing too. It is the Warriors though. It is the Warriors though, man. We don't. The biggest team we got here is the Mariners, but let me think about that a little bit, man. I might have to start doing that shit because we playing the Rockies, but when the Dodgers is in town, the Dodgers are gonna be in town soon, so I might have to start filming that. 3 games of the Dodgers. You might have me locked in for that. You just gave me an idea, bro. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. There was like a lot of people and smoking at night. You had a basketball court fenced. There's a lot of people, and I was smoking at night, and I was at a basketball court fenced. Basketball court fenced. I gotta think about that. I don't know if that. I don't know. I remember being at a fence, but I don't know if it was a basketball court. I mean, let me think about this. It wouldn't have been here. I don't know, bro. I gotta think about that. I gotta think about that. I gotta think about what night that was. Is it Lillian, bro, or Liline? What's going on, bro? Appreciate you dropping in. How you doing, my guy? He's just parking lot pimp at the game. There it is, parking lot pimping. I mean, the stupid shit that people do here is like when they come to Seattle, like, oh, I'm gonna film on Aurora, and I'm like, I don't want to see that shit. I don't care about that bullshit. But people make content out of it because you got incels at the house, and they just be watching shit like that. They just be watching like, you know, strippers, hookers, and prostitutes just walking down Aurora. Oh, I want to see this shit. I was just like, I don't care about that, bro. I don't be talking to him anyway. Ain't a dime from me. You might be wrong, Fuzzy. I don't remember though. That's the thing. I don't remember. It's like I gotta think about that. I was smoking at night. That sounds normal, but there was a fence. There was a fence, and then basketball game. So I don't know, or basketball court. Sorry. I mean, there's a spot I go to that's like there is a fence, but it's a baseball field. Maybe not really a baseball field, but it's just like it's kind of like this one. It's kind of like this type of field. So I don't know if that's what you mean. It might be. That might be it. I could be wrong though. I don't know, Rob. You giving me some ideas. I might have to really just take advantage of the situation. Because my whole thing yesterday when I was doing the iShow speed thing was like I was in the area. I was in the middle point downtown where I was like, I can either go back to Capitol Hill or I can go to Uptown from here. So wherever he ends up going, if he wants to go to the Space Needle or go to Dick's to eat, pause, because that's the name of our drive-in joint. If he wants to go there, I might see him and I might be able to record it. That's my thought process. But then I was like, man, he's over here in Issaquah paragliding right now, so I'm not gonna. It don't matter. I'm not gonna catch it in time. Fast forward. That's why I asked how close I was. I'm close to one of the stadiums. So I mean, I have to take like a bus ride or two, but I might be able to get over there, man. Like you're good. That's what I'm saying. You're giving me ideas because I might be able to go over there. But again, I don't know. Man, I got to get my hotspot. If I can get my hotspot from the library, I might be able to do it. So I might have to ask him like, how long on the line? How far on the line am I at? I might have to ask him again. But shit, what's I saying? Or the I Show Speed stuff. He showed it to Seattle. He was doing all the stuff in Washington State. You know what I'm saying? He was showing all the stuff in Washington State. And he said how much he loved his time here. And then that's when I realized, like, man, let me hit the live stream real quick. I started smoking on the little rooftop. I was like, listen, guys, I don't care. Like, it's cool when celebrities show up to your city and show love to the city, but there's no reason that someone outside of your city or outside of your state should show more love to your city and state than you. So I was like, fuck that. We got to lock in and show more love to each other. Because Seattle, man, we be hating ourselves all the time. We hate on our own food here. We hate our weather here. We hate the people here. We hate our neighbors. We hate our team sometimes when they lose. You know what I'm saying? When we winning, we winning. But when we losing most of the time or whatever, we be hating on each other. And it's just like I'm tired of the hate, bro. And I find out like every city's like that. So I just put it out there. I was like, it don't matter what city you're from, what state you're from, be proud of your shit and put it on, bro. With this internet age, you could really sit here and really document your city. You know, you're born and raised whatever you at. Shout out your city, shout out them spots, tell them stories in certain spots right here. This little park right here, you know what I'm saying? From boom to over here. You know what I'm saying? This little small little square right here with the park behind me, you know, the place where I always sit at in the basketball court. The Black Panthers, bro, back in the 60s, they used to come down here. Black Panther headquarters are right there. They used to come right over here in the 60s. I wasn't born, but, Aunt Aaron Dixon will tell you the story. They used to come here and they would train, they'd work out, and then they would do their little marching drills. The police would sit there and watch them like, oh, what they doing? They say, hey, let's give the police a show. They would march down the street, single file, and just like perfect order. You know what I'm saying? And just do their little thing, and then the police would just nod their heads like, okay, they're well disciplined type shit. But that's how it is, man. Then people used to take care of the community. They used to look after people. They used to look after people getting harassed by the police and all that. This is where I'm sitting at. I'm sitting right here in the heart of that neighborhood and in the heart of that park where all that stuff was happening. That's where the energy be at. And that's why I don't take it for granted. I don't let none of this bullshit affect me. All these people, anybody on some racist shit, anybody on some ignorant shit towards me, I'm like, you don't even know where the fuck you at. You just moved here. My family been here since the 30s, and I've been knowing the history of this shit since the 90s. Like, what we doing? So I'm gonna start being more proud of where I'm from, type shit. But that's what I saw in the iShow Speed Live. Like, I was watching him visit Paraguay and all these other places, and when he started doing the 50-day tour of the states or whatever the fuck, 35-day tour of the states, I was like, you know what, man? There's no reason that we can't be proud and love our places the way that these people come to visit and have the same energy for us. So we got to start showing that same love too. That's basically where my mindset is at. You know, so that's what for these next couple of episodes and these next whatever, I'm gonna be probably documenting little certain spots in my that I grew up going to and shit. You know, little spots I know, whether it's my neighborhood or the next one over. I'm gonna be hanging out and just be telling like little stories. Might tell you some love stories, some stupid shit. Like I was over here when this, that, and the third happened. I was over here. I watched so and so get beat up. Something stupid. Like well, I don't know. Well, I heard people used to box right here. Like dumb shit. Then she got the clap. She got the clappy. But anyway, let me start walking back. Chilling right now. Grab some water. But you gave me an idea, Rob. I appreciate that, bruh. I appreciate that. Got the backpack for a drop everything. Just to show love to the city. Because that's another thing. It's like, I ain't got no tickets. I'm not trying to pay no tickets to see shit because I'm trying to save money right now. I ain't got no money for tickets. So I'm going to just start going down there. Hey, live prediction. What's the final score? What final score you got? Shit like that. Who's getting the home run today? Cal Raleigh going to get 61. He got 58. He's about to get 61 home runs. He going to match the record or beat it. It's one or the other. He got 5 games left. That's how, I ain't gonna lie, there's a pitcher for the Colorado Rockies. His name is something Mejia or Mejia. But that dude, he took Cal Raleigh head on as a pitcher. He got him out in like 4 pitches. That was crazy. Hit him with like 2 strikes or something. I think there was a foul ball. He threw one. One was a ball. He threw the 4th one real low. He swung and he missed. I was like, bro, he went for the challenge and he took it. But that's the thing. If they play this guy again, I think Cal Raleigh's going to get the home run for sure. Cal Raleigh's going to get 2 home runs tonight probably. That's my prediction. That's my live prediction. How's it going? Let me get this water here. Give me a second. Oh, shit. I got to stay hydrated because earlier this morning I was dying. They were walking down the street dying and trying to talk. But, yeah, man. Cal Raleigh going to get home run tonight. He might get 2. He's already at 58. He's going to get in the 60s. 4 games left. That's my theory. That's my prediction. You should go to one of your subscribers' towns. Fuzzy, where you live at, man? I'm going to your town. I might go to your town, bro. Where do you live at? I might go over there. I'm broke, though, man. If I get some money, I might be able to go down there. But right now I'm kind of broke. I'm not gonna lie to you. Matter of fact, Fuzzy, don't tell me where you live. Don't dox yourself like that. Sorry about that. Oh, you see that? You saw that spider web? I did. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's good. That was kind of crazy. Actually, hold on. Let me film the spider web. Let me put this on camera. That was crazy. Give me a second. Let me walk over here. You're in Madison, Wisconsin, bro. This would be bullshit. Hold on. Let me see right there. Can you see it? Really? Barely. I need to go in the sunlight here. I can really see it, man. I'm trying to get it in the. There it is. You can barely see it, the web. Fuzzy's the cheesehead. He's a cheesehead. I'm gonna tell you something funny though. Yeah, Fuzzy, don't dox yourself, man, because you're a kid. So don't like you told me two different locations where you live. I think two or three. So I don't know which one is the truth. But here's the thing: I don't need to know the truth. I don't need to know the truth because he's a kid, man. So we're gonna leave that be. You don't want to dox yourself though online. Ever. I mean, I'm doing this because it's like I'm kind of just openly inviting. No, not in a bad way, but I'm openly inviting the conversation piece with certain people. Like I think I run into one person who is familiar with the content or seen it, but every now and again I'll meet people who I openly go to their restaurant or openly go to their establishment, and then they'll let me know like, bro, I've seen your live streams. Like people that I actually know will tell me that shit. So that's pretty cool. I'm saying, oh my bad, I gotta slow down. Talking crazy right there. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Cool. 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 Yeah, man. And we're just joking around, We're just joking around the whole time. Everything we said, we just bullshitting anyway. We just be bullshitting in the live stream. But yeah, man, we just be bullshitting out here. But I live in Seattle, man. For anyone wondering about me, come find me. And just say what's up to me. Show some love. If you got some hate, I mean, let it be known too, and we might be able to talk about it. But for the most part, that's just for anyone here from the playback. Everyone in the chat right now is pretty chill. I want to make that clear. Everyone's pretty chill, but some people be in the playback scrolling through sometimes, scrubbing through the video, trying to find some shit, whatever. Yeah, just come through and show love, man. It's a nice city, man. Show people, gives you some suggestions. I always tell people from out of town to go to Cary Park. That's one thing. You go to Cary Park, go see the sights, things like that. How's it going, man? Joe E, what's going on, bro? What's going on, Joe? Appreciate you dropping in, bro. Back again for the very first time. There it is, man. I don't know if you ever played Fight Night. I just thought about that Dilated People song. Back again for the very first time. Don't worry if I write checks, I write round, or whatever the fuck he said. Whatever the fuck he said. Fight Night, round two. Or was that Fight Night '04? I don't remember. Might have been the first one. But yeah, I'm about to walk back up in here right now. Everyone that dropped in, I appreciate it, man. Feel free to double tap, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that shit. You already know. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Peace.